What's going on, everybody? The Germ here. We're gonna do a lunch review video today. I saw this sign at a local restaurant, $8.95 lunch. So I just ordered something from a restaurant that I worked at when I was a kid, Coppola's. I'm Italian, I love Italian food. So I ordered a zucchini lasagna for $8.95. Crazy. Meals here cheaper than going to McDonald's and better quality. So we're gonna do a meal review today on Coppola's restaurant, and hopefully it's good. And maybe we'll go eat at a park or something. So we gotta find somewhere good to eat, because I don't want to eat at home. I want to eat outside. So we got about 15 minutes till it's ready, and we'll come back. So while we're waiting for our food, I was thinking, I don't always share my thoughts on things, but I was thinking, I'm getting that itch again for a new car. I don't need one, but I'm in between two vehicles, okay? So I have this Ram truck. It's a 2017. I have the Mustang Mach-E. That's a 2022. This is paid off. The other car's got a loan on it, but I'm hoping to pay off the other car within a year, and I'm kind of getting that itch. And I have this itch for two totally different vehicles, all right? These are way totally different, and I want you guys' opinion on this. So, and they're also two totally different price ranges. One is a Jeep Gladiator, and I always liked the Jeep Gladiator, but I never bought one because I have a pickup truck, and a Jeep Gladiator is a pickup truck. But I like the utility of it, that you can take the top off. It's a pickup truck, so if I'm somewhere on vacation and I see something I want to buy that's big, I can actually pick up that item. So I like the versatility of that. But also, I thought it'd be cool if one year we could do the Wildwood Jeep event. They have a big Jeep event down in Wildwood, New Jersey, and I always thought that would be cool to attend that. You can actually drive on the beach for that event. So I thought that would be fun, and it's good in the snow. The second vehicle, here we go, totally different vehicle, okay? Thought my radio was on. Would be a brand new Corvette. Now, believe it or not, these vehicle prices new are not that big of a difference. The Corvette starts at $70,000. It's like $69,995 now. No one buys an absolute stripped down base model, and to get a stripped down base model is impossible. But a Corvette would be brand new. The Jeep Gladiator, though, I could find plenty of those out there pre-owned, and I don't know, man, I could get those pretty cheap. I could get one of those for probably, cheap nowadays is $35,000 to $40,000. I'd save a lot of money. But totally different vehicles. Corvette, fun to drive. Probably get some tickets, which would not be a good thing. I've had Corvettes in the past, but the thing is, if I got a Corvette again, that I would have to get a garage, because I don't have a garage. So I'm just pulled into a storage unit while I'm waiting for my food to be ready. And I don't know, it's just an idea in my head, something I'm tossing around. My midlife crisis car, should I get another Corvette? Or would you go with the Jeep Gladiator? I know some people are going to say neither, but if you had to pick one of those two, let me know in the comments below what you would pick and why. It could be because, hey, you could use the Jeep all year round. But I also keep in mind I have this truck. So I don't know. You guys, let me know in the comments below. This is something I thought about for a while. I've been thinking about it for a while. Who knows if I'll ever pull the trigger. But I'm going to see if there's any storage units available here that could fit a car, like a garage size. And if they do have them, what do they cost? Okay, well, apparently my timing sucks, because it's 12:50 right now. They're going to open back up at 1 o'clock. Well, my lunch is going to be ready at 1, so we're all eating lunch at the same time. So, yeah, I won't be around. I don't know. You gotta figure, if you're going to get a Corvette and you have the space for a Corvette, awesome. Insurance is probably going to be higher with the Corvette, I would assume. I know the safety rating of the Gladiator is not that high, so I don't know. Maybe it's not that big of a difference as I could think it is. But then you have to bring into the cost. So you got car payment, you got insurance, you have, if the Corvette, you have storage, so you have an extra cost. So I don't know what a storage unit goes for a garage. I'm assuming at least $150 a month. So let's say the car payment's $1,000 a month. Now you go from $1,000 to $1,150 a month. It makes that more money. But also, if you look at the Jeep Gladiator, the price is about half of the Corvette. Big differences. I could do a shorter term loan You know, I could do maybe a 5-year loan or a 6-year loan on a Jeep Gladiator, or on a Corvette. I might want to do a 7-year loan to keep that payment down. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment below. And I know those car payments probably sound absolutely ludicrous to a lot of people. But you know, I've been doing the car business for a long time, been doing financing. You know, we see $1,000 and $800, $900 car payments all the time. That's what people have. And you know what? The smartest people are the people that drive the hoopties and have no car payment. But you know what? At the same time, you got to enjoy your life, because you know, you never know when your last day is. So you have two different ways of looking at that too. So I don't know. You can let me know in the comment below. Let me know if you have a car payment, and you know, if it's not too personal. Let me know what kind of car it is and what kind of car payment you're paying. Interest rates right now are through the roof. So I don't know. You know, if I did a Corvette also, I'd probably wait, believe it or not, till December or January, because that's when deals on Corvettes are at their best. Because obviously no one's buying them in the winter. I don't need to drive it right away. I would, you know, pick it up and put it right into a storage unit. You know, I don't need to drive it the day I pick it up. I can wait 3 or 4 months. Not a problem. Okay, there's my total of tax, $9.68. I'm gonna leave a little bit of tip, but yeah, good deal. Good deal. Hopefully lasagna is good. And here's the address if you guys want to come here and check it out. Got our food. Got a nice little bag. Look like a bag of bread in here. Some breadsticks. That's good. I'm gonna run back to that storage unit real quick, and I'm gonna see if anyone's there yet, because now it's after 1 o'clock. And then, because I want to kind of cure my curiosity. And then we're gonna go find a park or somewhere. I got a place in mind, and we'll go eat. All right. Well, I would simply say that idea of getting a storage unit to store a car is pretty much out. That was very short-lived. I asked her how much a storage unit was, and I would love to hear from you guys in the comments below, because obviously you guys live all over the country. If you have a storage unit, I know this is going to be a very rare question, but if you have a storage unit that happens to have a garage-sized space, what are you paying for, or what's it go for in your area? You can look online, I guess. A friend of mine, a coworker, and there's not another one, I don't know where he rents from. This is what gave me the idea, because I thought this was reasonable. Pays $150 a month. Now, I personally think that's reasonable for a garage space for a car. You may not. You ready for this? Over $400. $400 a month to rent a space for a car. And this is even the crazier part. They don't even have any available. That's insane. She said that she's like, let me check my competitor. There's a competitor down the road, and they're normally, I'm sorry, she might have been at $350. They are normally at $444, and she said they're having a special right now, and it was something else. But it basically ends up being, there's no way I'm getting something for less than $350. So that idea is out the window. That was like a very quick end. I said, how's it feel to deter someone from buying a car? I need to buy a house. I need to wait to buy a house. The problem is, once I buy the house, I won't be able to afford the car. So, you know, I figured if I could somehow buy the car, store it at a reasonable rate, and then maybe get the car pretty close to being paid off by the time I buy the house, then I have a cool car with a beautiful house. But yeah. All right, we're going to go to the park. I got one we're going to. It's about 10 minutes up the road. My food's probably getting cold by now, my own fault. And and we'll go from there. Oh my God, $400. What was I thinking? Okay, here we are. I know this says Norrie Park. They've changed the name a little bit. Margaret Lewis Norrie. I've never heard it called that before. These are brand new signs. Let me move this so you guys don't get that reflection there. But yeah, there's a marina up here and everything. I believe there's a picnic area. I don't come up here too often, so, you know, we should probably go mountain biking up here one time. It's got a very long entranceway. I gotta drive up quite a bit. There's some trails back here, things like that. There's a marina. I don't know what else is up here. But yeah, it's a pretty big state park. This is right on the border of my town. This town is actually a hamlet of Hyde Park. It's actually technically Statsburg. But if you go to school in Hyde Park, and you live in Statsburg, you're actually going to go to Hyde Park schools. Statsburg doesn't have its own schools. All right, so we got Riverside Pavilions straight ahead, Norrie Point Marina left. Hudson, you know what? Let's go to, oh, there's a playground here. I didn't know that. That'd be cool for my daughter. Norrie Point Marina. Okay, so we're gonna go left. I don't know if I've ever gone straight back. It's pretty cool. I remember when I was a kid, my school bus used to come up here because there was one kid, I don't know if their parent worked here or what, but we'd pick them up all the way back here, and it was far. It's like probably at least 2.5 miles worth of road, and there's no houses. It's just, you guys can see in the background, it's all trees. It's a park. So it was interesting. I don't know what that was all about, but it is what it is, I guess. Here we are. We're gonna go past the marina. Should be able to see the river right here. Kinda. I didn't show you guys the right angle. We're gonna see the river anyway, so don't worry about it. Now this is the river that you don't want to swim in. This is the Hudson River. When I was younger, I would swim in this. We would actually jump off the back of not even my boat, my friend's boat. Now that I'm older, I wouldn't do that. It's funny how things change as you get older. Here's the boat launch. Oh, it's free. Launch ramp fee. I don't know, it says fee and then it has no money amount, but there's the marina. Maybe we'll walk through there and we're gonna see if there's some kind of area over here where we can sit down and eat. I believe there's a picnic bench over here. Environmental center. Yeah, look at this. This is so different than I remember. Oh wow, they have electric vehicle chargers. That's awesome. That's cool. Very nice. Wonder if they're free. Yeah, look at that. This is cool. Now, I did not drive the right car here, so I will not be charging. BTCP, or BTC Power. Connect vehicle. This one says available. I don't know if this will give us any rates. Oh, it's EV Connect, so you got to scan the app, the QR code, and then it will tell you. So we can't do both at the same time. All right, very nice. Let's see if we can find an area to eat. I got this huge bag of food. It's beautiful over here. There's somebody talking. All right. Wow, this is so different than I remember. I think we're gonna need to come up here one day and do a video up here because this is beautiful. I do not remember this being like this at all. They've done a lot of work up here. You can tell all these sidewalks and brickwork look fairly new. I don't think we can go down here because we're gonna go down here, but I don't think this goes anywhere. Let's see where this goes to. Yeah, there's steps down to this area. I don't know why you would go down here, but these are actual steps. Yuck. Gross, mucky Hudson River water. Yuck. It does look like low tide, and there is a scent coming from the river, which is so gross, but maybe I see a picnic bench over here. I don't know if we're allowed to eat over here or not. Environmental center. Somebody's over there, very loud. Very loud. They sound like they're talking on their phone, but very loudly. I wonder if this door's open over here, if I can, there's 2 benches over here. Maybe I can eat there, or maybe around the side of the building. We'll check. I can literally hear this person's entire conversation from all the way over there. It's crazy. Look at this. How cool is this? How cool is this? It's like a little boardwalk. Go to the side. Oh, there's like students in here, I think, or something. I don't know if we're allowed over here, actually, now I'm thinking about it. I can see there's like people in there learning. I don't know if this is considered a school. There's some benches over here. Oh yeah, here we go. I'm going over here. I'm just gonna sit down and eat. I think I'm all right. I think I'll be all right. Yeah, look how cool this is. Little Hudson River pilot boat over there. This food has to be cold by now. This table's over here. I don't know, should we get that table? There's another table right here. Not as pretty, but probably better eat. You know what, I might actually eat right here. These picnic tables might be really disgusting. Probably like dead fish on them, people fishing and stuff. This is funny. I remember there's, or maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, there's stairs. There's stairs down into the water. Isn't that funny? Beautiful view. Not too hot out. Kind of hot, but not too hot. I picked this up at the dollar store. What they used to call the dollar store. $1.75. This is a big portion. I'm actually surprised. Gave me a garlic stick and a roll. And it's still hot. It's not their fault that this looks like a mess because I had this rolling around my car. So that's not their fault. That's my fault. Very big portion it looks like though. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks good. I think I'm gonna put maybe a little portion on here. I cannot eat all this, that's for sure. I think we'll start off with garlic stick. Got a little piece of garlic bread there. Dip that in the sauce. Perfect. Look at that. And one of the things I already know, I love their sauce. It is cold now. My own fault. I went to the storage unit after, had a good 15-minute conversation with her. Then I came down here. I was another 15 minutes away. So this is like been at least 35 minutes now. So I wouldn't expect it to be hot. I bet you the lasagna inside the middle is hot though. The sauce is so good. They sell the sauce bottled, by the way. So if you're ever in Hyde Park, you can actually go in there, buy a bottle of sauce. The sauce is amazing. It really is amazing sauce. So this lasagna has changed since the last time I did this. I actually did not do a video there before, but I've had this lasagna before. All their noodles are homemade, which should be every Italian restaurant that you ever go to. It should be that way. This is just the lasagna noodles. There's no meat in this. This is just the excess noodle on the side. It's good. You can tell it's homemade. I made my own noodles before. Actually, very easy to make. But the last time I had their lasagna, it was, it had some vegetables in it. I was actually surprised because I wasn't expecting that. And, it had, carrots in it and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, carrots. I was like, that's weird. This one, and I actually ended up loving it. This one here is a zucchini lasagna. She also told me they do, what was the other one? A vegetable lasagna as well, and an eggplant lasagna. So this is the zucchini lasagna. And you could just tell this is homemade. You know, I believe all the recipes are passed down from generation to generation. I know that the grandparents opened the restaurant long time ago. And I was lucky enough to meet both the mother and the father. I think both of them are deceased now, I'm not positive. But they were older when I worked there, when I was 15. I'm now 44. So it was almost 30 years ago. So I would assume that at this point, they must be deceased because it's just a long time. Either that or they're really elderly. But I remember going in there, the mother, you know, so sweet. She was so awesome. And, you know, very old school Italian. It was great. She was a great hostess. Restaurants were a lot busier back then. When I worked there, I was a busboy and I did the dishes. And that place was jamming. It's not like it is anymore. It's not. I've never seen it like it is when I worked there when I was a kid. We had a smoking room, a non-smoking room. They do a Sunday brunch buffet, which is really good. But, you know, everything's getting expensive, so it's been harder for everybody to go out to dinner. But I encourage you guys to do it, to go out to dinner or go out to grab lunch, you know, because these are small businesses. And these are the ones that you really want to visit are the mom and pop ones, you know. And this is crazy to have a lunch special for $9, $8.95 for this portion of lasagna. This is 2 meals for me. Now, it might not be for you. This might be 3 meals for me. It's a lot of food for $9. So less than a meal at McDonald's, you get a homemade noodle. And this is way better quality food. It's really good. And I can't wait to dip more bread in the sauce. It's fantastic. I'm going to eat lunch, and then I'll come back. Whew, I'm absolutely stuffed. I made a mistake here. I left my candy bar out in the sun, and it's not, I don't feel like it's that hot. This thing has totally melted. Man, I ruined it. I was looking forward to eating this Hershey bar, but lasagna, really good. Just finished up. I'll show you guys what I have left. A whole nother meal. I ate all the bread, which is probably a mistake, but you know, bread's never good the next day. So I'll show you guys what I have left. Yeah, definitely 2 meals for me. That's a whole nother portion right there. That's crazy. It was delicious, but the bread is gone. The butter's melted. I didn't need any butter. I had sauce. Real Italians dip their bread in sauce. Or is it gravy? I don't know. I always grew up with it calling it sauce. I do talk with my hands, so I am Italian. But we didn't call it gravy. What do you guys call it? That was fun. The food was good. My forehead is glaring in the sun. I enjoyed that. That was a really good lunch. Not really, not really an appropriate lunch for eating out in the sun, but it was delicious. And you know, like I said, for $8.95, man, you cannot beat that. That was a gigantic proportion for me with the bread and everything like that. And I think we got to come back here. I think we have to check out this park here, whether we find a little bit more about the trails. You know, I don't have a boat anymore, so we can't use the marina. Or maybe we go mountain biking back here or something. Maybe hiking, you know, or I don't know. Maybe see what they have in this building here, because this is like an educational center. I don't know if it's open to the public or not, but looks like it's pretty cool. You know, one of the things I forgot is I said we go check out the marina. It's not a big marina by any means, but it's a nice size marina. They have like a little boardwalk out here where you can walk along the river. So we'll go out there, we'll look at the river, maybe look at the boats, give you guys a view of the boats. And it did have a launch fee. There's a launch fee, I guess, if you want to use the ramp. It's like $7, which seems pretty reasonable. I'm actually surprised. State park, you would think I would think it would be free, but I guess they charge. Try to, I don't know what the $7 could possibly do, but it is what it is. $7 at this point isn't very much money. Now it's funny, the last time I was on this, I've only been on this little boardwalk here probably 2 or 3 times. And the last time I was on this was all brand new, and you can see the boards are very seasoned now. So it's been quite a while. But look at this. Isn't this cool? I don't know why I never brought you guys down here. I've never brought you guys down here. It's very cool. You got all the people with the boats here. Yeah, it's a decent amount of, there's probably at least 50, 60 boats here. I've never had my boat here because I think it was a lottery system. But I had a boat, I had my boat in a marina that was closer to my home, but it wasn't as nice as this one. This one is really nice. But I wonder if all the boats are out. There's a lot of slips that are empty, which I'm actually very surprised to see this many empty slips. There's a lot of empty slips. I'm actually surprised. I don't know if you're allowed to fish off this pier or not, but it looks like a pretty good spot. It's funny, how does a tree grow right there? Right there. All I need was that little tiny bit. This is the end where we're allowed to go to. This is it right here. Yep, boat owners only. Boat owners only. Oh, I was a boat owner, just not here. This is cool too. This right here is actually a little ramp for wave runners and jet skis. So you'd pull on there and they'd fill you up with fuel. You know, or some marinas have these. My marina actually had one of these. I actually had my jet ski on one of those as well, but sold everything. You know, I actually sold the wave runner, no lie, to buy a ring, you know, an engagement ring. And I put the money in the bank and put it away. Still didn't spend that money. If you are with an awesome girl and you really value her, buy the ring. I can tell you that right now from being single. I had the best relationship ever with a girl that I didn't put a ring on her finger, and I should have. I'm a dummy, but I miss her a lot, and it sucks. And anyone who knows, who's been watching the videos long enough, knows exactly who that person is. But yeah, if you're with that right girl, put a ring on it. Don't wait. You'll lose her. Trust me. Train coming by. We're going to end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, share, subscribe, all that fancy stuff. And yeah, we're going to come down here again and explore down here because I've never really explored. I gotta find a little bit more about this park before I bring you guys back, but I think we're gonna come back. It's like the park that never ends. You guys are getting an extra extra clip in here. Will the water fountain work? What do you guys think? Does this actually work? I'm not gonna drink from it. I'm gonna go with no. Whoa! She works. Straight from the Hudson. Look at this, there's a whole another picnic area up here. I could have ate here in the shade. This would have been a smarter move. I didn't know this was here. All right, this is gonna be my new spot to come. I like this, and people are grilling up here, and yeah, someone had some corn. Look at this, got a whole nother area. Yeah, this would have been a nice area to have a picnic. All right, video's over. See you later.